guys! Welcome back to my channel. So for this video, we will talk about magkano ba yung gagastusin for an application for permanent residency in Canada. So this is for a DIY application, meaning ako lang or ikaw lang yung gagawa ng application mo. You're not hiring any consultant. And if you guys want to watch more videos regarding immigration, please do subscribe to my channel. I have lots of videos all related to my immigration from Philippines to Canada. So if you're ready to know kung magkano ba yung kailangan gastusin, magkano yung kailangan yung ipunin para makapag-migrate to Canada, let's start doing it. Okay, so yung pinakaunang gastusin nyo para makapag-move dito sa Canada is of course taking your English language exam. So whether mag-IELTS kayo or mag-CELPIP, please expect to pay at least 10,680 pesos. So itong 10,680 pesos is yung magkano yung sinisingil ngayon ng IELTS or CELPIP for a paper-based exam. So I know meron ng computer-based exam, and based on research, I think mas mahal siya than the normal paper-based exam. After IELTS, the next step would be for you to have an educational assessment. So educational credential assessment, the most popular na bodies doing this one would be WES and ICAS. So for WES, they are charging $220 Canadian dollars, while for ICAS naman is $200. So depende na sa inyo which one yung pipiliin ninyo to get an educational credential assessment. But if you compute that to Philippine peso, that would be around 8,600 pesos. After that, you also need to factor yung mailing fee. So mailing fee, dalawa to. One is to get your, to mail your transcript of records and all other requirements to Canada, to WES or to ICAS para ma-start nila yung assessment, which is around 1,200 pesos for DHL. DHL yung ginamit ko just because alam kong it's an international brand and I feel like more safe using DHL than any other courier services. Next one would be the mailing fee naman from Canada to Philippines. So once natapos na ni WES or ni ICAS i-assess yung credentials ninyo, they need to send to you the certificate, and you also need the certificate on hand para ma-scan nyo siya, ilalagay nyo yon during your application sa express entry. So that would cost you around 75 to 85 Canadian dollars. And that is roughly around 3,315 pesos. So all in all, with your educational credential assessment and all the mailing fees na kailangan yung bayaran, it would be a total of 13,115 pesos just for the educational credential assessment. So you can also add here kung magkano ba yung fee na charge nung school ninyo to get the transcript of records. Depende to sa school, iba-iba yung charges nila when it comes to getting a transcript of record. Okay, so once you have your IELTS, you have your educational credential assessment, and nabigyan na kayo ng ITA sa express entry, the next that you need to pay is the processing fee. So ang processing fee currently is 550 Canadian dollars, and that would be 21,450 pesos. And next is right of permanent residence fee, or yung tinatawag nilang RPRF. So yung RPRF, pwede nyo siyang bayaran kasabay ng processing fee, or hintayin nyo na mag-send sa inyo ng notification na kailangan nyo na magbayad ng RPRF. Either way, the RPRF is $490 or 19,110 pesos. And then currently, so meron ng in-implement na biometrics requirement yung Government of Canada, and that is around 85 Canadian dollars. So that is 3,315 pesos. So all in all, for this one, processing fee RPRF as well as the biometrics, it will cost you 43,875 pesos. Okay, so next fee na kailangan ninyong bayaran is for your medical. So yung medical, pwede nyo itong gawin right after ma-receive ninyo yung ITA, or you can also wait once higian na kayo during your application ng medical. But I would suggest to do it right after the ITA para lang ma-process na yung medical ninyo, hindi nyo na kailangan magdagdag pa ng waiting time doon sa application ninyo. So for medical, you have, I think, two options for the Philippines. So meron sa St. Luke's, meron din yung IOM. But for my case, I chose St. Luke's. So the current fee for medical for St. Luke's for Canada immigration is 11,550 pesos. And then aside from that, requirement din na magkaroon ng MMR vaccine. So if you have a baby book, or alam niyo na nagkaroon na kayo ng MMR vaccine and you can show proof to St. Luke's, pwedeng hindi nyo na to gawin sa kanila. But for me, I chose to do it sa St. Luke's para isa na lang din process. So that is, I think I paid for 1,000 pesos for the MMR vaccine. And if you're a female, requirement na kailangan you're not pregnant bago ka nila bigyan ng MMR vaccine. So aside from the MMR vaccine, you also have to pay the pregnancy test fee, which is roughly around 450 to 500 pesos. Okay? So, all in all, magagastos ninyo sa medical for an adult would be 13,050 pesos. But, meron pa rin cases na pwedeng magkaroon kayo ng additional fee aside from this one. Just like me, I had to seek advice from another doctor kasi nung nag-physical exam, lumabas or nalaman nila na may asthma ako. And I guess sabi nila, it's also a requirement that you have to show kung ano ba yung history ng asthma mo, ano yung current medications na kailangan mong dalhin sa Canada, plus ano yung future plans ng doctor mo so that when you go to Canada, you can show it to your family doctor. So I had to seek another doctor para bigyan nila ako ng medical abstract for my asthma. And that also cost me around 3,500 pesos just to have that report given to the doctor. To the doctor na nag-physical exam sa akin sa St. Luke's. So, I added 3,500 to that cost just for the medical abstract. So, be prepared for extra gastos after your physical exam. Depende sa kung ano yung malalaman or makikita ng doctor. Say na you already applied and you already received that notification that they are ready for your visa, that they need you to send your passport to get your visa stamp. So kailangan ang next step would be is to go to VFS para sila yung magta-transmit ng passport mo going to Canadian Embassy, and then from Canadian Embassy papunta sa'yo. So for VFS, ang fee nila for the package transmission is 392 pesos. And then, they also have the courier service. Courier service is if gusto mong from pagbalik ng Canada Embassy sa VFS, ng passport mo, gusto mong si VFS is i-courier na lang sa'yo para hindi ka na babalik dun sa office nila. So that would be 312 pesos. Next is for SMS service. This is entirely optional. SMS service is 86 pesos. But just in case that you want to receive notifications kung ano nang nangyari doon sa, like kung nasend na ba siya ni VFS to Canada Embassy and naibalik na ba siya ni Canada Embassy to VFS. So those are for the SMS service. Again, it's completely optional but I signed up for that one. Next naman is for the locker fee. This is important. Kung pupunta kayo sa VFS, wala kayong kasamang tao, bawal kasi yung magdala ng bag sa loob ng offices nila. So, if mag-isa ka lang, you have to rent a locker. And the locker fee is 68 pesos. Pag may kasama ka naman, yung kasama mo, pwede niyang kuhanan yung bag mo, but they cannot go inside with you. So, sa labas lang sila ng office maghihintay para matapos ka dun sa lahat ng kailangan mong gawin sa VFS. So, all in all, expect to pay around 858 pesos sa VFS if you're going to avail all those services na sinabi ko sa inyo. So again, that's 858 pesos. So now that your visa is on hand, nalagay na yung visa ninyo sa passport ninyo and you're ready to go, please make sure, lalo na sa mga immigrants, na huwag nyo kakalimutan tong last step na to. Because hindi kayo makakaalis ng Pilipinas kapag wala or hindi nila makita to sa passport mo. And that is yung PDOS. So, yung PDOS, kailangan nyo siyang schedule sa CFO. So, I guess it's around Manila area. Meron din sila sa Clark, meron din sa Cebu. So, you just have to go through their website. So, it's a seminar for like immigrants, kung ano ba yung buhay sa Canada, what would you expect, what is like citizenship, how is citizenship in Canada, and how would you do dual citizenship and stuff like that. So, kailangan nyo mag-seminar bago kayo makaalis kasi meron silang ilalagay na another sticker doon sa passport ninyo and hahanapin to ng immigration officers sa Philippines para mapayagan kayong lumipad going to Canada. So the registration fee for PDOS is 400 pesos. So this will be yung last expense ninyo for applying permanent residency in Canada. So total for everything, starting from your language assessment until PDOS, please expect to shell out a total of 81,978 pesos. So again, this is like yung base na magagastos. There could be extra expenses, pwedeng mas mababa. I'm not sure kung pwede pa siyang bumaba, but that's the base amount na kailangan you should expect na magagastos nyo all throughout this journey. So, syempre, if you're an immigrant, iba pa dyan yung proof of funds. I am not saying that it's an expense, but syempre, you have to make sure that you have access to your proof of funds. Plus, yung flight ticket ninyo going to Canada. So, those are the additional expenses. But then, application-wise, please expect to shell out 81,978 pesos. Okay, so there you go guys. Ito lahat ng expenses na kailangan during the application for permanent residency through Express Entry. So that's it. And thank you guys for watching.